With the recent Splash Island addition, Black Hole getting removed, and all the theming upgrades, in today's video we will be discussing is Hurricane Harbor in a new era. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. First off, let's check out Splash Island, the newest addition. When you enter the park, take an immediate right and you will be able to see it. Splash Island includes a massive play structure, 7 new kiddie slides, new dining options, and all new cabanas. When walking into the area, you first notice the brand new cabanas. These are the same cabanas that have been added over by the wave pool. If you are interested in renting a cabana, they will cost you $325. They come with wait service, a safe, furniture, vans, 2 tube rentals, 4 express lane passes, and more. And after walking by the cabanas, you notice the brand new restaurant, Smokehouse on the Water. Before this used to be an old JB's with all right food. To be honest, the food is about the same. I got the chicken strips and they were just alright. The Worlds of Fun chicken strips are definitely much better. Next to the new dining option, you will find 7 new kiddie slides, which include Rip Curl, Shark Attack, Splashing Seal, Cowabunga, Jellyfish Twist, and Stingray Racer. These might look familiar as Six Flags Fiesta Texas and San Antonio just got the same new slides just the other year. And in front of these slides is a new mini splash pad. And a fun fact for those of you who don't know, this area replaced the old splash pad, the Mega Wedge, and the Surf Rider. Unfortunately, only kids are allowed to ride these slides, but don't worry, there's more that Splash Island has to offer. Now let's take a look at Splash Island's centerpiece. It is the ginormous 50-foot structure that dominates over the area. It includes 9 water slides, and these are not your normal kiddie slides. There is a racing slide where you can race your friends, slides with dolphins and turtles, and so much more. There is 110 water play features, including mini tipping buckets and tons of sprayers. Now I see why they called it Splash Island. And not just 1, but 2 tipping buckets, with one of them holding over 1,000 gallons of water. With all the new colors in the area, the whole area just looks so much better than it ever has. Now you want to spend time in the area compared to you used to just mainly walk through the area to get to other slides. This was an excellent replacement of the old splash pad by far, so keep it up, Six Flags and Hurricane Harbor. So if you ever see yourself in the Arlington area, make sure to stop at Hurricane Harbor and check out this amazing area. With this new addition, the park has also overall stepped up the theming and appearance of the park. When first walking in, there's new signs all over the park, like the school Hurricane Harbor that leads you to the wave pool, new attraction signs, and more. There's also new paint everywhere, like behind the wave pool that gives it more of a tropical look, new paint on the buildings, and even some slides got repainted. Maybe not that one, but we'll get to that one in a minute. With the new paint and signs, they've also added theming to the lazy river, which is definitely really nice to see. Before there wasn't anything, and they definitely added more than I ever saw them adding. With all of those updates, the park is looking better than it ever has before, and Six Flags, please keep up the good work. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. There's 2 major attractions that have closed, Black Hole and Surf's Lagoon. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Black Hole was an opening day attraction and such a unique thing to drive by. It makes sense that they removed it because its service life was coming to an end, but it is definitely sad to see the big hole in the park now. It's exciting to see what's next though. The other attraction that has closed is Surf's Lagoon. This was announced to close last year ahead of the Splash Island expansion. This is more tucked away in the corner but prime space for new expansion. This was starting to look outdated and old, so it's perfect how Splash Island replaced it, and now there is a nice piece of land for future expansion. From what I am hearing, the park is getting ready for a 2026 edition. So now let's talk about what I think that they could be getting. First off, what plot of land will they use? I think when looking at the land, they will use the Hooks Lagoon land, just because it is a much bigger piece of land, and that part of the park also needs a little bit of work. Now, what do I think they will get? I honestly think that they could be getting ready to add a water coaster. Now you might be saying they would never add that, but with all the investment in the Texas parks, it just makes sense. They can even market 2 different roller coasters in 1 year coming to Six Flags Over Texas and Hurricane Harbor, which is pretty cool to think about. There even is this theme park in Maryland known as Six Flags America that is closing at the end of this year, and just last year they added a brand new water coaster by the name of Rip Curl Blaster. So Six Flags could be seeing this as a perfect opportunity to add a cheap addition to Hurricane Harbor Arlington. But they could also add a family dueling water coaster like the one at Kings Island, which would help draw even more families to the park, and it seems a little more in line with the recent family addition the park just got. Now the theme and colors. I believe it'll be a very colorful attraction like Splash Island is. With all the theming upgrades and paint, it is very clear that they are trying to brighten up the park, and you can't really do that with a massive dark green water coaster. The theme, I think it could be a Ride the Wave theme because with the new harbor theming, it would just make sense. If you disagree, tell me what you think the park will get in 2026 in the comments below. With all that being said, it seems like the park is back on an amazing path and definitely has a bright future. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and as always, have a great rest of your day. Bye.